So. It's gonna be loud. Okay. Survived the id Software logo. Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in again. It turns out this Saturday was especially uneventful and allowed me to do a second stream, which I welcome it because the more I play it, the more I love playing Doom, and which means I can stream more. So win-win, I guess. Good. By the way, I'm currently having a little bit of dessert. It probably looks like absurdly disgusting on this low quality webcam, but I don't know if you guys have this. It's a rather new product here in Germany, and it's just cookie dough. It's just dough. But maybe you remember, like the reason for this existing, or the pitch was to have like, do you guys remember when your grandma used to do baking? And then she had the dough ready, and it smelled so good. And you went in there, and like, oh, the dough is so good. Why do you even have to process it further? And then a couple in Germany kind of got the idea. Yeah, why do you need to process it further? And then they did a little bit of research, and it turned out, yeah, well, you can't eat raw cookie dough because there's maybe raw eggs or stuff that isn't good for you. And and then they like adjusted the recipe a little bit, and now you can buy this almost finished dough in a can. Just add a little bit of butter and water, mix it well, and you get cookie dough ready to eat. And I just loves it. It's sweet as fuck, but I think it's worth it. I love it. I loves it. So yeah, that was just a small little tangent here. By the way, it's from a show that is derived from an American show called Shark Tank, I think, where like aspiring company founders get to pitch their idea and vie for grants, basically. And this show has now also reached Germany, and it's called Höhle der Löwen.
The Argent Tower is destroyed. The portal can no longer be closed from this side. The hell energy flows from a location in their world we call the Well. But you've returned. The only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. So there may be a way.
Hi everyone. Yes, I am
trying to access Olivia's files. If you can get to the nearest terminal, we will provide you with information. That's all for now.
I plan on getting better equipment. Actually, I just went to the store today. The store in our town has now just recently reopened. The electronics store, and it turns out that one of the products that everyone needs currently to do home office is a webcam. So it's actually impossible for me to buy a webcam at the moment, a better one. So I am afraid you guys have to deal with what I have at the moment. Oh. Okay. Hey, Spoody. Oh. Hmm? Oh, okay. The camera is too low. Hold up. Let me see if that fixes it. No. Wait. Still not good. God damn it, camera. What are you doing? Okay. I think this is fine now. So, let's focus on the stream. Oh yeah. And since most of the people are now here, my wife has asked me to forward a question to all of you, and that question is, since it's just like with Ranton's channel, it's a very international audience, I assume. She wanted to know, what time is it for you guys all now? For me here at the moment, it's a quarter to 9 p.m. Germany time zone. But she thought it would be quite interesting to like know what time zone everyone else is in. So feel free to post your times, your local times. I would be interested in it too. I think it's cool to know where, and that also gives me like kind of a little bit of an idea where you guys are from, and because that's one of the things Anton and I have in common, is our fascination with like international cultures and basically with the whole wide world, so to speak. Your languages and stuff. I mean, I thought the entire Dutch thing in the first stream today was super fun.
Olivia has an artifact in her private lab that we've been studying for years. I believe you can use it to find the answers you seek. It bears your mark.
Olivia's personal laboratory is not part of the registered facilities database. Alpha-level clearance will be required to locate it. Granted.
You can access her Lazarus facility from the north sector of the Advanced Research Complex, about 80 kilometers away.
Hungary, oh.
I'll bring the
Thailand,
online to take
Iran,
you
Australia. God damn it!
UAC corporate facilities clearance card to activate it. There is a security station nearby.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Oh yeah. Good. Thanks everyone for playing along. Oh, ooh. Spicy. Watch the stream be taken down because this. No, I hope not. Oh wait, what's the challenges? Kill a revenant while it's in midair. Those are the 2 rocket guys. Kill 5 demons with the chainsaw and acquire data logs. Okay, that's 1. Oh no, I just need to kill 1. Good. Ah, no! Oof. Whew. Meow. Okay, like, I'm trying to see how my playing looks from the outside, and it really doesn't feel like I'm in control at all. Anyway. Which is kind of true, I kind of are. I kind of am not. I'm kind of not, so... yeah, that kind of comes through. Love to see some science stuff. Oh yeah, guys, please feel free to ask any science questions. Like, I try to answer them while playing, and if it gets rather complicated, I'm even going to prioritize the questions and pause the gameplay for a bit. So yeah, just go ahead and ask. Right? Hey Andy, kennst du das Katzenparadoxon? Johannes B, what cat paradox do you mean? You mean like Schrodinger's cat? Because that's... I mean, that's one of the simplest... Or what do you mean? I don't know, something that is called the cat paradox?
Those who came before you and those with whom you serve.
What are my thoughts on the Fermi paradox? I'm kind of not gonna answer this right now because I did that in a podcast once, and so yeah, it's the I have a very thorough answer in one of the podcasts, one of the Rantoni podcasts. I think it's even the first one. Now, if you skip to the end, there I answer on I do a little bit on the Fermi paradox and what might explain it. What here? Have you read any of Feynman's lectures? My favorite are the ones on QED. Yeah, actually, Feynman is kind of like the pop star of physics, and he's like, his lectures are legendary. And I personally, I don't like this whole cult of personality thing. I think it's never useful, and especially not useful in science. But yeah, I've seen one of his lectures. They're great lectures. But I wouldn't put more into it. Like, he's a great physicist, and who's also, and that's a rare talent, who is also good at teaching. But yeah, I think he has a way of making the extremely complicated mechanics of quantum electrodynamics understandable to students, not to everyday plebs, but to physics students. Because, I mean, some of you might have heard of Feynman diagrams, which are diagrams that show particle decays, and they're remarkably simple, and yet they carry so much knowledge in them. But even like a freshman year could understand them, and that speaks to his skill in that regard. So yeah, I think Feynman, great physicist. Okay. Do you think we can extend our lives? One more question and then I do the trial. Through cryotechnology? Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna say to every question is, I will never say never. Well, but not in a Justin Bieber way. So, what I mean is, if I say I can't imagine this happening, it doesn't mean I'm 100% like Michael Jai White sure that it's never gonna happen. Of course, yeah, I can't see I cannot see the future. So if at any point it might happen, this cryo technology thing, cool. But I don't think it is anything but a joke, a meme at this point. There are companies in the US that sell this stuff for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for the richest of the rich idiots who don't know what to do with their money. But at the moment, I think it's just a meme. Okay, so what do I have to do? Collect all 15 Hell Relics and reach the altar before the time expires. Okay. What? Dong, 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 dong. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, no, I even failed again. No! Ah! You saying that you were trained by a Shaolin monk? Hop! Yeah! In-flight mobility. Oh yeah, this is the air mobility rune. One of the more useful runes, I think. Also in Doom Eternal, it's a very useful rune, depending on your playstyle. That's one of the things that's also very good about Eternal. Like the runes you get, they're not just better. It's not like they just, oh, you are now stronger, but they just suit certain playstyles. It's pretty cool. So yeah, in-flight mobility provides significant increase in control over in-air movement. I think I'm gonna keep vacuum at the moment, but yeah. Move at full speed. Purchase. And have another pressure suit token. Recharge time of equipment, yes please. Okay, good. Now, where was I? What books do you fancy? What books do I fancy? So, my favorite book...
Those who came before you and those with whom you serve all operate with the same goal in mind, the development of a new dawn for mankind. It is by this guiding principle...
So, as many of you, I as well did have like classes in high school where we learned about literature. Not here in Germany, of course. It's German literature. So Goethe and stuff, yeah, Goethe's Faust or literature, and most of the time everyone just hates it, which is that's just how you are during high school, of course. But sometimes some of the stuff sticks. And for me, it was a German author called Franz Kafka. I don't know how popular or widely known he is outside of Germany, but here in Germany, he's one of the absolute greats. And I think his writing style is quite crazy. It's one thing that I liked about his style is that it's not pretentious. It's not like Goethe, where it's like unreadable to the normal human. Like you can't just read it recreationally.
The tram station will not be accessible without proper clearance.
Um, yeah, that's like Goethe is like not readable normally. But Kafka, on the other hand, it's like it's a normal author. I would call him, which is like kind of weird to say, but I hope you guys understand what I mean. You can't just read; you can enjoy and read a book of Kafka passively. And that's one thing that I liked about him. Another thing, of course, is the way he's writing, like what he's writing about. I think it's super awesome. Like my favorite is Der Prozess, of course. I think it's called the trial. The trial or the I think it's the trial. That book is like it has in Germany it has created even its own word. If something is like in the trial, like it's never-ending labyrinth of bureaucracy and stuff, we call it's Kafkaesque, which is absurd, right? We call something by the name of an author who wrote a story that is just like that. In German, we say something is Kafkaesque if it's like labyrinthine and extremely convoluted. Yeah. Dude, check out Kafka. It will be absolutely rewarding. By the way, pinkies in this game are absolutely jokes. But in Doom Eternal, pinkies are fucked up. They have such absurd tracking. Oh. Fludge. Kafkaesque is used in English language too? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Huh. I mean, that's like, it's insane that this much influence is, like, Kafka's influence is even coming to other countries as well. I think that's quite amazing. Ah, no! Insufficient fuel! Ah. Do you think we are in a simulation of sorts? No. That is... I don't know why you would ever even think that. That is just some Illuminati level bullshit. Okay, no. I shouldn't be this abrasive. I think it's a fun thought experiment with no actual scientific substance. In another stream, I told you how much I hated light reflection and light breaking because I have a final project about it. I want you want to know why I like it so much? Okay, good. So how do I explain this correctly? There are so Xander, are you university level or because in general in high school when you learn optics you learn linear optics. Linear optics is just that what that means is the light rays behave linearly. Like the exact explanation is a little bit more complicated, but to make it like extremely simple, linear optics just means your light moves in straight lines. And when we're talking, oh come on, I was bitch. And linear optics, I think it has just this the great thing about linear optics is how straightforward, haha, pun intended, it is, because everything just moves in straight lines and the light behaves kind of intuitively, if that makes sense to you. Like having light reach a surface and then changing direction, it kind of, you know, that kind of makes sense to me. Like the light behaves how I would expect it to behave. And therefore, that's one of the things I liked, the linear optics part, which is why I chose the topic for university. However, oh my god. However, in the university, you will then come into contact with something that is called non-linear optics. And non-linear optics, that's where the fun stops, I tell you. In non-linear optics, you have to take into consideration the the fact that light sometimes also, oh that was dumb, does not behave like that was so dumb. Sorry. You have to take into consideration that life actually behaves like a wave at many points in time, and this, like, you do that in linear optics as well, but in nonlinear optics you get like different effects that cannot be explained in linear optics. One of them is birefringence. I'm not gonna explain what birefringence is here on stream, but what the fuck? Okay. So you apparently you heard science and just noped the fuck out of here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so nonlinear optics gives you different effects, and it makes light behave a little bit more differently and more accurately, I might say. No, that's not true. It's made for a different wavelength area. And there you need to take into consideration that light actually doesn't move in geometric straight lines, but instead has other properties. And when I chose this optics course, I didn't know that. And I was ready to get my small little anus destroyed by this course, but it turned out even then, even with nonlinear optics, it still like felt cool to do and right to do, and that's why I stuck with it. And since then, I've chosen my bachelor and master thesis to be optics focused, mainly lasers. Oh yeah, that's also one of the benefits of doing optics. You get to work with lasers, which is cool because I don't know of many other physical, like everyday every day, like in science, in research, everyday objects or things that can just you put a you put a piece of paper in the laser and the piece of paper is just gone. It's kind of fun. Not that I ever did that, of course, but yeah. So sorry, I got kind of hung up on this one question here. Actually, I can get the chainsaw kill achievement right here, or challenge right here. You suck! No, I saw it through the fire. Ah. Snellius law. Yeah, I think Snellius law is like linear optics. I just think that is intuitive. Maybe that's just me. Is there a religion you find not absurd? I'm not gonna answer that at the moment. Maybe I do a dedicated segment on it, but for the moment, let's just say no. The short answer is no. But the long answer is it's very complicated. Whoa! Another Kako demon. Where is it? Where is it? There. So now we get 2 of those runnies. What they're called? Pinkies? Pinky demons? Let's see if I can... Ah! Man, this is embarrassing. Did I consider study astrophysics? Astrophysics, that's like, when I started studying physics, I always thought astrophysics was like the bait to get all these I'm interested in science kids, but the only thing they want to know is aliens. And I mean, if that's why you start learning physics, all power to you. That's cool. But I always thought that's not cool science. But of course, it's not. Like astrophysics is a great field. I just personally don't find it very interesting. Do I play indie games? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Hollow Knight, one of my all-time favorites. What else? Enter the Gungeon, great game. Where are you? You motherfucker. Oh. Kako Demon, back. Let's do this correctly for once. Oh, I can use the rocket launcher with the... Ah! What am I doing? idiotic. Any interesting books that you can recommend? Something really complex and convoluted? Yes. Oh yeah. On the point of books, I said I like Kafka, but that's like old. Contemporary level books. I have one recommendation to make, and that is the Southern Reach trilogy by Jeff Vandermeer. This entire trilogy, like not only the first, but this entire trilogy is an absolute fucking masterpiece. And it's exactly like anyone who likes Kafka and who likes H.P. Lovecraft and stuff like that. It's just a perfect book. So yeah, check the Southern Reach trilogy. So it's made out of Annihilation, Authority, and what was the last one? Forgot it. Sorry. Why am I suddenly failing so hard with the Pinky Demons? Whew. Okay. What's the difference between a physicist and a physician? Yeah, they're absolutely not the same thing. What do I think about Neil deGrasse Tyson, and do you find it a bit mainstream? Oh, okay. Wait. I'm gonna answer that a more thoroughly. Right about now. Wait. Just finish these guys here, and then answer this question, because I have an opinion on Monsieur Tyson. So, what is my opinion about him? So, he is undeniably a spokesperson for science, and he has a like I'm making most of my points come from his podcast, his Joe Rogan podcast episode. One of the he did many, but one of the more recent ones, and he has a way that I would describe as very American, so to say, because he knows how to sell it. He knows how to leave out the what's the unattractive parts, and really just focus on the sellable part of being a scientist. And I think he goes most of the time, like that's his entire spiel. He goes too far with it. He takes this he takes this not focusing on the unattractive parts of science. It becomes straight up ignoring them. And what I mean by unattractive parts, of course, I mean that research isn't just esoteric thinking. Research is hard work, and it's oftentimes, sometimes even boring work. doing research isn't just thinking really hard. And being a scientist also isn't just thinking really hard and, oh, maybe I have this idea. That's not what it is, being a scientist. It is hard work. But at the same time, this is the point. And I personally think that he sells science to be something that it is not. He sells it as he sells science like it is a what do you call it? Amenity, and something you do for recreation. Oh my God, my English is failing me. Amenity and yeah, something you do for fun, like by the side, because you're interested in it. At least that's the impression I get. He's probably that's probably not his intention, right? But I think he takes it too far, and that's how it comes off to me. But at the same time, and this is like where I'm going to soften up my entire points. If what he does gets people to decide, hey, maybe this going to the university and learning biology, physics, chemistry, engineering, stuff like that, maybe that's cool. If he gets people to try it, that is already a win. Maybe many of them will quit once they realize, dude, that's a lot of mathematics, man. I didn't know that I need to do calculations, and what even is a variable? Like, I'm straight up not having a good time. Yeah? Even if 90% of them quit, the 10% that started and then realized, wow, okay, this is different than he said, but this is still interesting, that's a win. Like, what more can you ask for? Huh? And that is why I think I don't personally like the way he's doing it, but it is undeniable for me that it has a benefit. Ouch. And that is why I would say it's worth it. It's good what he does. We like bottom line. If he gets people into science, what he does is good. Yeah. Even if many of them quit, doesn't matter. If some of them stay, all is good. All is good in the world. Right. There's one Hell Knight spawning here, I think. I remember about. Yeah. So that was my Monsieur Tyson segment. And Brian Cox, wait, Brian Cox? Oh, yeah. But he's less, like he has a more balanced approach, I think. He does this science thing while being like very respectable to the even the sometimes less glamorous parts. Anyway, was that everything I needed to do here? Oh, there's another drone up there. Ah, and there's the Hell Knight. I knew it. Oh, another one. I totally missed. Again. Ah! Did that just miss? Whoa. Okay. Okay, more questions. Yeah, you talked about this on the podcast, and I agree. Americans are really good at selling things. Yeah.
Unauthorized exploration into the exclusion zones outside the base is prohibited.
Whoa, what just happened? Oh my God, I have broken the game. Bye. Yee. Andy, you mentioned Annihilation. What do you think of the movie? If you have seen it, heard it, very different from the book. Oh yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I didn't know about Jeff Vandermeer before I saw the movie, and before I knew that it was actually based off of a book. I thought the movie was how do you say this? The movie was a lot better than, or no, I didn't know anything about it, right? So I just watched it, you know? Just watched it, and I thought the movie was just cool. It was enjoyable. I had a great time watching it. They just exploded apparently. But that's about it. Like it's a very cool movie, but that could have been even better, right? If oh, cheers. You guys probably see, it's hard for me to focus. There were a few things that I didn't like, mainly that it was a little bit like too cryptic for the heck of it, and yeah, in my opinion, that wasn't 100% necessary. Yeah, but I liked the movie enough to then look into this book, which it is based on. And then I realized, and then I bought the book, and wow, that was an incredible experience. Like this book is. Jeff Vandermeer, that guy is. I think many of his other stuff, like his newest or one of his newer books, I think it's called Born. I think that's absolute bottom of the barrel dog shit. Sorry to be this direct, but I think it's absolute cringe. But Annihilation, or the entire Southern Reach trilogy, it's an absolute masterpiece. No. Ah, no. Okay, good. Now we get another Baron. Baron from Hell. Barononi. Woo. Good. Got that one taken care of. Great. Why do I think that Minecraft is the best game ever? Fuck off. No sandbox games will ever enter this computer. Got what you deserved. Yeah, man, that's just, it can't be helped. Sandbox is for me like the opposite of what I want from games, which is I want to consume content that another person has made. I don't want to create content. That's not what I pay them for. Have I watched any of the Doom movies? No, no. And I personally don't think I have missed much. Oh, okay. I said the phrase Minecraft is the best game ever. Yeah. True. True. You heard the words come out of my mouth. Yeah. What? Why do I have? Ah! Nine! Oh, I survived! Okay, I just ran into him. Do you think there is a religion which is possible? What does that even mean? How can a religion be possible? Possible for me? For me, you mean? Or what is a possible religion? Bitch, how dare you still live? Yes! I mean, I get why people like sandbox games. It's mainly for creative people, I would assume. But I don't know, I don't see the appeal of paying for something when your goal is to create your own. So, yeah. And also, like sandbox games usually don't focus on story because that's precisely the point. And that's what I like most about games. Like I love having a story told to me. I just love listening to stories. Be it video games, movies, books, people, doesn't matter. So, yeah. Bye, Spooty! Would you believe in a religion if on another planet we discover intelligent life and also believe... hitting me with the real philosophical stuff. I don't know if I can answer this adequately on a stream while playing Doom on Nightmare difficulty. So I'm just gonna keep the religion-based questions in the back burner for now. I love that. Did you guys see that? How the imp, he was readying his fireball, and then I shot him, and he dropped the fireball. I think that's just a... It's such a small detail, but damn! That's just awesome. Jump to Fotze! Sorry about that. That was not my style, actually. Just came out this way. Haste! Why did he die? Just died. The majority of stories in games is bad. Yeah, but I'm not arguing that. I'm saying I just love having a story being told to me, and then I can like that the half of the joy is just having the story being told to you, and then of course you can still at the end still decide if you liked it or not. But you cannot know that until you have heard the story. Okay. Did you cry at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, Red Dead, not for me. Rockstar games, not for me. Too open. Aravidus. Thanks for that. It just sometimes it happens, and if it would happen in any game, then I think Doom is okay. Have you played Kerbal Space Program? Nope. Silent Hill 2 has a good story. Yes. Silent Hill 2. By the way, there's I think 1.5 or 2 hour documentary, so to speak, or analysis of Silent Hill 2. I think this game is. I can't imagine everything that is good about this game being planned, because it's good on so fucking many deep levels. It's incredible. Like Silent Hill 2, maybe gameplay wise it's but yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's not very good, but even that, like, I won't argue. Yeah, it's not good gameplay wise, but that's also not the focus. It doesn't take anything away from the story. But Silent Hill 2, it's by far, like, by a mile, it's the best Silent Hill game, and it's also story wise, it's like, whoa, incredible. Okay, so do you like Dark Souls or Bloodborne lore? Both, but Bloodborne is my favorite game of all time, so that answers that. Two games like Metal Gear Solid, Bioshock Infinite, What Remains of Edith Finch, Nier Automata, Red Dead 2. Have I played Witcher 3 or God of War? So yeah, Witcher, no, because that kind of is the same problem as with these typical AAA open world games. They just don't speak to me. I don't like them. And God of War, yes. I think God of War was cool. It's gameplay wise very good. World wise also pretty good, but story wise, meh. It was okay. But overall, I would say it's a great game. Lot of fun. Yeah. What, like good stories? I really liked Red Dead 1, Last of Us, Shadow of the Colossus. Can I start a Sekiro rant? Because I'm thinking about buying this game and your gaming preference is very similar. Well, I'm not gonna rant on Sekiro. I think Sekiro is well deserved of being the fucking game of the year. Buy it. Get it. It's awesome. Try the Thing game. You will love it. I love the movie. I think The Thing and then the prequel that's also kind of called The Thing, it gets a little bit of a bad rep because it has CGI instead of practical effects, but it's still, I think, a great horror movie. It's very faithful to what made The Thing, the original, good, and it has Mary Elizabeth Winstead, which is she's like beauty incarnate, which should absolutely not be objectifying her and be a reason for anything. So just wanted to put that out there. Have I seen the Silent Hill movies? Yes, I think the first one is extremely good. Like, it's an absolute underrated gem. The later ones, not so much. Good. Are you planning on playing Iron Harvest 1920? I actually have no idea what this is. I have never heard of Iron Harvest. Oh. Okay. Back to the Spaß.
You cannot send a team in to retrieve it.
I am the head of this corporation. All your work and discoveries here belong to me. He was mine before you even found him.
Yeah, good map of a game in China. Possible. Sounds great. I'd love it. So, there's a secret here. One Doom guy. How do I get there? Ah. In general, China as a location is heavily underrepresented, I think. Could do a lot more with it.
Access granted.
Okay, so if you could have a perfect life or continue this, what would you do? I am very happy with what I have. So, there's one question I want you guys to ask yourself. Is, like, am I happy with what I have? Or am I happy because I have what I have? Like, there's this fundamental concept of gratefulness. And like, is what I have the reason for happiness, or is happiness, does it not need a reason at all? It's just something that is created by itself. I have no definite answers for you. I think that's a very personal question, so no need for me to pretend I know the answer to that. But I just know it for myself that I know for me. No, I actually don't know for me. I think it's a very difficult question, and I don't know the answer myself. Next podcast, probably not this month, so May. It may be in May. Man, there's so much I didn't explore. The entire... Was I so efficient with finding my way that I completely missed this entire lower part of the level? Huh. Well, yeah. Guess that's the problem. That's how it is. I never felt emotion, so this question is irrelevant. Nice one. Well, yeah, then I guess it doesn't concern you, right? I just want big titty mom with Aziz. I am 29. Sorry, no, I am 20. Fuck. I'm 28, and Anton is 2.5 years younger than me. At the moment, he's 26, I think.
Now approaching UAC Advanced Research Complex.
What do I think about psychology as a science? Extremely important.
It's time we meet in person. My office is on the second floor of this facility.
Do I have an Instagram? No, and I also don't plan on getting one.
Blood, sweat, and dreams.
Okay, I'm gonna check this. What remains of Edith Finch? I'm gonna look into it.
This vast state-of-the-art research, design, and
Ah.
production center uses cutting-edge technology and fabrication techniques to prototype everything from robotics to weaponry to subspace communication systems.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh, by the way, if any one of you guys have played Doom 3, towards the beginning of the game, there's a bathroom scene in Doom 3. Holy fuck!
Stay on the path. The UAC
That one bathroom scene in Doom 3 and coming into this bathroom and feeling like nothing but, oh, there's loot, made me kind of miss and really appreciate Doom 3, and made me kind of sad that, I mean, it's no criticism, but made me kind of sad that Doom 2016 went in this direction.
UAC, built on blood, sweat, and dreams.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Do I have grinder? No. I am not interested in this kind of activity because I have a great wife. Not that I would be interested in men if I didn't have a great
Look
wife.
on the faces of these extraordinary men and women. These are the best and brightest minds. The most devout members of the UAC family, fully indoctrinated. They have assimilated the UAC corporation, a world of power.
No! Have I watched the Cornetto trilogy? Yes. I think they're all great, but I think The World's End is on another level. That movie,
Demonic presence at
it
unsafe
answers some
levels.
questions that I didn't even know I had. Come some more.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Ooh, almost missed this one. This is on nightmare difficulty. How many genders are there? Fuck off.
Look upon the faces of these extraordinary men and women. These are the best and brightest minds.
Oh
The
yeah,
most
what is the
devout
challenge?
members of the
Perform
UAC
5
family,
screw top.
fully indoctrinated. They have assimilated the UAC core belief, a world of power, born again of fire. Their unquestioning worth and devotion has earned them a place in the Hall of Excellence. Are you doing all that you can to see our destiny manifest? Work harder. Find yourself on the Wall of Excellence.
Can I do this on them too? Ah.
We are not advancing enough applicants, and our faith is nothing without believers. We cannot conduct our work without them.
And what kind of work is it that you're doing, Olivia? I haven't seen a report from your team in months now, have I? Can I trust that you can maintain your distance and control of the situation?
Of course. I believe in our work, but in order to make progress, we will have to make even greater sacrifices.
This isn't progress, it's madness. The board understands the peculiar nature of your work.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh, this fight is, I think it's a rather difficult fight segment coming on here. Fuck, I should have really taken the opportunity with all these possessed to get the glory kills I need for the challenge. Man, I'm not funny, hitting me with the real hardcore questions. Really want to get this channel into uncomfortable territory, right? Got it. Oh, there's a berserk. Whoa, I just hit him into another dimension. No! It just stopped the moment I clicked. Oh, what? Ah!
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh no! What do I think about VR? Both thumbs down. That is absolutely not what I want gaming to be. I want gaming to be chill,
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
simple,
Lockdown.
and not complicated. Like, preferably requiring the least amount of hardware and peripherals possible. And VR is like the absolute opposite of that. It's just useless tech gadget piled upon one another. And it's kind of like a fake immersion though. Like playing a game in VR, expecting you to be like super immersed then, it's like, yeah, but the game still has to immerse you, right? It's not part of the VR. Like if the game is Hello Kitty Island Adventure, then playing it in VR doesn't really help, right?
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
You know, I'm not funny. I'm going to answer your question at some point, but they are complicated and really require me to put more thought into it than I could give them right now. Also, they're kind of, you know how YouTube is. They're kind of risky, and I don't want to get, I don't want to risk getting like into trouble, because we have seen that, you know, one of the brothers here gets into, one of the Rantoni brothers gets into trouble every now and then for gets his stream taken down. Wait, he just died? What happened? Wow, that berserk was worth it. I hate these guys.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Do not be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether. A means for me to pull you back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't think you'd allow its installation voluntarily. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please.
Yes, Hayden is such an awesome character. Every time he speaks, it's like goosebumps.
Welcome, Dr. Hayden.
Take whatever supplies you need.
A little bit of foreshadowing here. Night Sentinels.
The destruction of the Argent Tower is devastating. But I am committed to helping you close the portal. All of our work and understanding of their world is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from Hell in the earliest days of the
Bye,
program.
funny. Or
We
not
call
funny.
it the Helix Stone. It is our most closely guarded asset. Olivia was obsessed with it. From it, we learned how to manipulate Hell's energy, bend it to our will, take advantage of their resources. It also led us to you. The Helix Stone showed us how to harness the power of the well. I believe it will show you how to shut it down. For years, Olivia has kept the Helix in her private office in the Lazarus Labs, which is only accessible through a...
Weapon upgrades. Sorry, Samuel, for interrupting you. Here I took the explosive shot. I took nothing for the super shotgun because I don't like to use it. Here I took the tactical scope. Here the pre-rotating, but I'm also not using that very often. Nothing here, and here I took the charged precision shot, and here both, because they're both rather useful.
secure elevator from the advanced research complex across the chasm. Your affinity for guns is apparent. I'm confident you'll find something useful there as well. The service elevator is at the end of the hall.
Goodbye. So, I saw another question. Do you think humans will ever figure out how the brain works? Well, since the brain isn't magic, it's just very complex. But it's like complex in a way that it's just, you know, the basic building blocks, but there are just so many that we have no way of simulating it yet. I would say the answer is yes. At some point, complexity and simulating capability will reach that of the brain. So I would say yes. Do you think humans will ever make a true AI? Hard to say. Because the true AI meaning is kind of, how would you ever know that? How would you ever know an AI is true? There's actually, I don't even think there is a way to know if an AI is true AI. So yeah, I think the advancements in AI are gradual, and there won't be a binary point with this is now real AI. In America, or sorry for doing that again, but there will of course come a point where people will want to sell it to you like that, praising it as being like the first real AI. But every AI is, once it comes out, is the first real AI, so don't believe that crap. Very important question. What water am I drinking? Am I even allowed to show this on stream? But I am currently drinking Alva Mineralwasser. Classic. Very good. Just your basic supermarket water. What do you think about the stuff where you can take consciousness to a game? And as I said, for the VR thing, this is overkill. And I just want to chill in playing games. I want to chill and have a story told to me. There's no need for putting myself or any part of me into the game. Whoa, okay, that was dumb. Which are the 2 rune trials and collectibles. Okay. Do you have communist mineral water in Germany? Communist mineral water. Not that I know of. Funny idea though. Oh, I can't press until I... Oh, Mecha Incubus. Ooh, good thing I had the haste upgrade. Oh, I just exploded myself. Who are the artists that inspired my indie game? Unfortunately, just me. What did I have for dinner tonight? For dinner I had... 1 second, let me finish up this food. For dinner, what did I have for dinner? Man, my brain is failing me. Oh yeah, we ordered something from a delivery thing. Pizza. No, it wasn't actually pizza. It was... I had a salad and my wife had something else. Jesus! This is horrible. What did she have? Goodbye! Oh, but I can upgrade my weapons again. Wait, why is this not... Oh yeah, here. Kill 5 Hell Knights with a precision bolt headshot. And kill 5 summoners using the lock-on. Okay. Improved warhead. What did I get hit by? What time period of China is interesting you? To me, the most interesting is today. Today and the last 100 years. Because that's also the phase with the least amount of speculation and the most amount of facts known about it. Did you have... Yeah, sorry, wife. Wait, what did you have? I had a salad. And you had... Like, we ordered... Ah, yeah. You had pasta. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. You had pasta and you finished it. Nice. Lord of the Rings, one of your favorite films. Finally getting around reading the books. Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings. That's a timeless work of art. Hello to Mexico. Christian Larios. So, armed with the heavy assault rifle, eliminate all targets before the timer expires. Movement is only permitted. Oof, yeah, this sounds difficult. No, did it? Yes. Pasta is correct. Oof, nice. Silmarillion, that's like the magnum opus of Tolkien, right? No, I haven't read it. I guess you're happy because you have... Yeah, my wife's the best. Oh. What? Oh. Yeah. God damn it, it's so heiß hier drin. I really need to open the window, also to let, fresh air in. But the problem is, then you will guys hear the streets, and that's super distracting. So, I'll just have to clench my butt cheeks and deal with it. So I remember there's a secret up there somewhere. How do I get there? Wasn't there a secret also back there? What was that again? Like, there's a way to get up there, I think, over the crane or something. I remember that I was stuck there last time as well, so maybe here? No. Maybe there's... weren't there controls for the crane? No. Who's writing on... Oh, okay. Yeah, I just think I'm just gonna... It's too boring to watch. Just gonna continue on. Yeah, back there. There's a secret, I think. Can I make it? Whee! Yes. Ooh. Yeah, very nice gameplay. Did I ever play Total War? I played Rome Total War, which I think is like the very first of the bunch. I thought that was very cool, like seeing all these little guys, the level of detail. So ammo's full. Get the health. A lot of tattoo tata. You are very right. Like the street we're living next to, it's when you keep the windows closed, it's actually you don't notice it even. But once the windows are open, it's like World War III. Everything driving at full speed. Wah. Press F. I can get up. What's tattoo tata? Tattoo tata is the sound, the absolute undisputed sound that a fire truck makes when it's on the way to its destination. It does tattoo tata. Obviously. Wait, there's... Oh, it's down there. To deactivate this... Nice. What's good? I think I'm gonna take the micro missile. What they think of inherent respect for classics, be it games, films, musics. Personally, I respect the Beatles, but would never in my life put on one of their albums on. Well, yeah. If you're talking like respect in a sense that you just like you respect them for their legacy, then I would say that's entirely warranted and kind of makes sense because it's they have undoubtedly done much, right? But saying like everyone who doesn't agree with you is wrong because they're just inherently a classic, that is where it's not incorrect. No, that was actually not the correct thing to do. What? Okay. Doom 2016 horror game confirmed. Wait, so how do I get... Okay, I need to go here and then drop down and then I can go over these platforms to reach the collectible. But how do I get here? I really wanna get this. Sorry if this is a little bit boring, but oh wait, maybe no. Go here. I think this goes forward, right? Yeah, this goes to the BFG labs where you get the BFG. Maybe through here? No, that's the same. traffic. How do I get there? People shit on Anton so hard. You guys are brutal. Any tips on how do I... anyone know? Like how do I reach this collectible back there? Is there... maybe another opening? No. Have to turn on the fan, yes, and then I'm up here. And then, like... Is there a way through there? Don't think so, right? Yeah, no. Once I'm down, I'm down here again. Or is there another like exit in this? No, right? There's a hole in the middle of the fan shaft. Is there? Ah, thanks, Mr. R. This will probably lead there, but... Come on, game! Where is this leading to? Gonna like one or two more tries and then I'll give it up. So, is there any like thing to press here? Any point? No. And I also can't seem to reach it from below. Right. Actually, where did I come from? What way did I come from? Jumped through some pipes and then I kind of just ended up... Oh, I think it's outside. Yes. Ah, yeah, I think it might be outside. Like on the cliffs and stuff. Yeah. So we have just missed it for now. Oopsie. Oh, okay. Let's just go on. Oh. Yeah, man. I think it's kind of the definition of our differences between me and Anton is if you look at the stream, if you look at his Resident Evil 5 stream from yesterday, that's like it's the quintessential what Anton does, and then you look at my stream and then you see how different our approaches are. Like his stream is non-stop insanity and action, and I'm more the, you know, I play so you guys have something to watch, but I'm also very happy to just answer questions
Demonic
to the
presence
best of my
eliminated.
ability.
Lockdown disengaged.
By the way, did I get all the collectibles? What does that even mean? What did I mean? Oh, probably the here, these guys. I think Ranton likes it. I'm not sure. No one likes being roasted. But he can take it very well.
This
Let's say
bastion
that.
of men's thoughts attracts the brightest minds in the scientific community.
Oh yeah, this is where you slowly like do tests with the BFG. That's pretty cool. Oh, a collectible up there. Let's not miss it this time. There's an ventilation shaft. Okay. Hi. Pink guy. Oh, okay. Ranton is mad but great in his own way and insanely creative. Yeah, that's like, it's on another level. He got all of that. His edits are the best, and he is chill and would be cool to listen to and chat with. And he brings calmness while playing Doom. I don't know if that's a good thing, like, but that's just the way I enjoy Doom. So.
Retinal
yeah.
scan failed. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Goodbye, Pandask.
The ARC is the birthplace of several breakthrough fields,
I need to
including
get.
BFG development, teleportation research, and cybernetic augmentation.
I think I need to find the upper body or head of another scientist and use his face for a retina scan. That sounded so wrong. Are you talking about Jake and Logan Paul? To be honest, I'm not that much into this whole YouTube universe to really know who like the YouTube personalities are, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'm not really a YouTuber, so to say. So I'm not that much into this whole thing, but I know the names of Jake and Logan Paul. And I get, every now and then I get a meme that references them. Shout was Ramene. I did that a few times, but I'm not gonna do it on stream.
Hello, Dr. Peters. Biometric mismatch detected. Scanning. Unauthorized.
Oh yeah, I think that's, this room here is one of the rooms where you can actually, like, it's one of these portal rooms
2, 1.
where you can actually die. Right?
Activating laser security system.
Am I supposed to shoot these? Oops. Ooh, I would have been very schlitzy. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Yay! Get the BFG. I saw you mention Davey 504 on a podcast. Yes! I think he's like these music YouTubers. You can say about them what you will. Every now and then, what they do is actually pretty cool. When is FIFA stream? Oh no. I'm gonna buy a pile of FIFA games and burn them. No, I'm actually not. It's not like I earned enough money. Yay! Please shout Meerrettichsenf? Meerrettichsenf? Dude. What? Meerrettichsenf is actually pretty good. Yeah, I think Davey, I think I watch him mainly because sometimes like I really like the music he produces. Like watch the spooky scary skeletons from beginner up to epic. And he also has some really cool edits. I think that's a very underrated talent to have. Where he does like, you know what's the best time of the year? Christmas or maybe summer. Wrong! And then the camera just zooms in on his face with the epic edit. I think that's just awesome. It's a dynamic to his videos, so that they're not just about the music, but also like very entertaining. And I think that's extremely cool.
Safe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh, you play bass too? Okay, cool. Are you as good as him? No, forget that I asked. Sag mal einen deutschen Zungenbrecher. Einen deutschen Zungenbrecher. 1 second. After this epic fight. Epic. Oh, why did I take the quad damage at the beginning? That was not a good choice. There will be many enemies spawning that are a lot harder. Ah! Yeah, I can chainsaw the next Hell Knight. Then immediately collect fuel. Oh, shit. Fritz fischt? Oh no, that was horrible. Der Cottbusser Postkutscher kutscht den Cottbusser Postkutschkasten. There you go. German tongue twister. Wait, there was a weapon, something I needed to do, right? With the summoner, kill Hell Knights with the charge shot, and summoner with the lock-on burst. How many languages do you speak? So the best languages for me, or my German and English are highest level, and then I also speak like okay French and Chinese. Overall, I would say like my Chinese is a little bit worse than I'd like it to be, but yeah. Let's try that again. Starts with a few revenants. It's like handleable. And then come the Hell Knights. That are like, oh yeah, there's BFG ammo as well. Oh no, I'm supposed to kill the Hell Knights with the charged Gauss Cannon, right? Oh, and also it's supposed to be a headshot, oops. Yes, like that. Oh, and he has to die with the lock first. Wait, did he? He just died! Oh, now I need to take the quad damage. I hope I can make it! No! Ah, no! Can I talk to a Chinese person? Yes, of course. Yes. I can get around in China, it's no problem. Well, Chinese is beautiful isn't actually a quite controversial statement to make. I personally would agree. I think from most Asian languages, Chinese is well, it just sounds the correctest to me. I think that's very stupid, but I hope you understand what I mean. Like there's a Chinese word for it, a Chinese character is called zheng. And zheng means like correct and right and right angled and like, and I would say Chinese sounds really zheng. Zheng. So okay, first revenants. Simple. And kill them just with your poopy weapons. Then come the Hell Knights that I need to kill with the Gauss Cannon. Wait, that didn't count? Why did that not count? But that counted. So ein Quatsch. So, and here's a summoner that I have to kill with the lock-on. Okay, got that. And then... Okay, refill that health, and now the really strong enemies should spawn. Another one? Whew. Okay. Whew. I hate you with the shield. Please don't use shield. Sorry for not looking at chat, but this fight here is kind of very spicy.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Okay, let's take a moment to look at chat. I'm ashamed I cannot speak my parents' mother tongue, so it makes it hard for me to speak. Where are you from? And what language are you talking about? Because that sounds like quite an interesting story. There's an app called Duolingo. Yeah, with the owl that will kill you in your sleep if you don't regularly do lessons. That was a funny meme. Andy, what are some of your biggest insights on aha moments from your studies in physics? I don't know if I can get them across correctly, because like, okay, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Studying physics is a lot of mathematics and a lot of really hard mathematics. Sometimes the mathematical stuff is so deep that you forget that you're even doing physics. And at the beginning, I kind of didn't like it. I thought that what am I even doing here? Why does this have any meaning or bearing on anything? And then but then I had this one moment. I think it was in electrodynamics, where we started from nothing. Like, we started from just an equation. It was just a differential equation, no physical meaning behind it at all. And through very clever adding of information into this equation, I suddenly got like the exact electric field of a certain capacitor. And that was like I think there was a capacitor of one hollow cylinder and one cylinder in the middle, and they were opposite. They had an opposite electrical charge, and therefore you get an electric field between them. And that was like, it was such a profound moment when I realized what theoretical physics actually means. It means that you abstract physics, like it goes one level of abstraction further. You detach the logic behind everything from the physics. You're just working with mathematics. And then you still get like real quantitative usable results out of this. That was one of the moments where I realized what I'm in for, so to speak. Yeah, what I have brought upon myself, and that I would like to very much continue this.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Down.
Shit, I'm almost completely out of ammo. Whoa, you can kill Barons of Hell with a chainsaw? Oh my god! Whew, got it.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Okay, I think this concludes this level. Let's see. We got missed one trial, one toe, one of these suits things, and oh no, yeah, that's why. Yeah. I suppose it can't be helped. Alright. I think we can do one more, right? One more level. What do I do to maintain my language? Too little. Too little. Like German and English, that's simple. It's everywhere. But Chinese, try to interact with as much Chinese. I have a few Chinese Chinese YouTube channels where I'm subscribed to. I also try to, like when I do some cooking, Chinese cooking for me. I always try to watch the cooking videos in Chinese. Yeah.
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return.
I would not
If he
say
wakes, it
this
could
is a nice
jeopardize
mustache.
the entire mission. For he is the only one who can stand against them.
I would not consider my beard to be a nice mustache. I would consider it a necessary evil. Let's not use the rocket launcher here.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve any questions or concerns on the initiative to weaponize the demons. Report to the chapel at 1400 hours. Please save your word before attending.
Wait, how do I switch grenades? What was that? Mouse, key bindings. Use it. Next equip F1. Okay. Because I've never used the siphon grenade actually. Don't know what that does. Was that supposed to go down here? Yes, that is Astro Boy on my t-shirt. Oh, did I? By the way, did I call him Atom Boy? This on in the morning stream. I kind of failed there. I think it's Astro Boy, but the thing is, in China, he's called Atomu, which is like the Chinese pronunciation of the word atom. So he was kind of I kind of got him mixed up. Of course, he's Astro Boy, not Atom Boy. So what does this grenade do? Whoa, it did absolutely nothing. I think it's meant to like absorb health or armor, but ça marche pas. Non. Je crois que c'est la merde. Ça marche pas. Oh no. Yes, you did, and you were mad. I'm sorry. Well, glad I got the opportunity to right the wrongs. Ah, good. Oh yes, this room. Big fight here. Okay. So, Xander, yes. So let's not collect that. What am I doing? This is not cool. Not very smart. Oh, I just threw a grenade onto the ground. Need to do a charged headshot, right? So, bonk. Ah! Yeah! What's my favorite weather? Well, since I'm more of a stay inside person, I prefer rain. But it's also, I generally even prefer to go outside during rain. Like, I just like rain. Oh. Wait, this leads here too? Huh.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Okay, let's do this right now. Since I have a lot of rocket launcher ammo, I think I'm gonna use it right here on this first enemy. Okay, good. And then kill the imps. And then once the Hell Knight spawns. Ah, no, come on. Give him a rocket salvo and then bonk. Oh, that wasn't a headshot. Damn it. Here, let's try that again. Nope. I'm a failure. Oh! Oh no. Wait, what was that it?
Demonic presence eliminated.
Oof. Okay.
Lockdown disengaged.
What is this abomination, Dracolord?
Volunteers are currently needed for the UAC's exciting new Revenant research program. Expand your potential, experience something new, and go beyond mere mortal limitations. See Jessica in Human Resources to find out if you qualify.
Do I have a physics book recommendation? I don't know what qualifies as a physics book. Do you mean like a textbook? Or... I don't know, honestly. Don't think I really have a recommendation in that sense.
Expand your potential. Experience something
No.
new. And
Maybe something comes to my mind.
Olivia activated the hell wave from somewhere inside this facility. I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
Okay, what more? Let's take the turret. Have you read the Expanse novel series? No. No, I'm afraid not. Okay. This is one of my favorite levels. This gives me like the Doom 3 vibes again. With the Delta Complex Research Facility. It's just so gritty and awesome. Oh. Man, I'm in a secret finding streak at this level. What is my favorite fictional universe? Kind of a broad question. I suppose you mean like... So fictional universe means video game, book, or movie, right? Or music. Okay, this one's gonna be easy. Oh, that didn't count? Oh man. Okay, that would have been kind of retarded if that counted. Favorite fictional universe? I don't have a favorite there. I think if I like it, then I like it, and if I don't, then I don't. Simploni. Wait, does this actually penetrate the shield? It might. It might. Wait, there's another secret here. Oh yeah, there's a way to get back there. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting myself a Twitter account so I can just put out tweets. Don't have to like hijack Anton's Discord for announcing. Hi, Spooter. coming back, guns blazing. I missed you. It's good to have you. By the way, I checked out this whole Ian McCormick because of the podcast. Yeah, dude. Again, I kind of feel like I say it every stream, but Doom 3, absolutely underrated. Great game. Okay, let's see. Armed with the rocket launcher and using only the resources found in the area, eliminate all targets before the timer expires. Targets will not drop resources. Okay, so 35 rockets. It's already not very good. Hello? Oh yeah, there are these cloaked pinkies. Here. Okay, that was not planned. Yeah, I know my room is not the best suited for streaming, but for the moment it's what I have. So, if you don't like it, you're pech. Yeah, see, you're like supposed to detonate the rocket while it's behind them, and that way you can damage them. So, one enemy remaining. Oof, got it. Never leave a brother behind. Yeah, boy. Peace and chaos. Man, I have a little story here for you, or some fact that you might not have known about me or Anton. When we were in high school, it was kind of the opposite. Like Anton was the poster child, always having extremely good grades and like never being late or skipping school, or like in high school Anton was like everything you would have wanted from your kid. And I was the absolute opposite. Like, I don't know into how much detail I can go here on the YouTube stream before getting fucking taken down, but if there were things that weren't fully allowed, I probably did them. And my grades, absolutely, like naturally, my grades suffered from it. I had unaccounted, like lessons where I wasn't there that have never been accounted for. And all in all, it was probably not a good time for my parents.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh, actually, that might not be a good idea to just walk in. Hey, wait, I have the... Where's the BFG? Wait, how do I get the BFG? Key bindings. T, okay. Ah! No! Ah, that was dumb. I'm 28. I can't believe I did anything wrong in my life. Well, as it turns out, I wouldn't consider it wrong. I mean, I don't regret any of it. But it was probably not the things I should have focused on at that time. But you know, and this philosophy kind of hasn't changed. I think if there's at any point a time in your life where you can do something wrong, it's while you're young. When you're an adult and you do something wrong, you will be fucking destroyed. So I don't get the argument. Like, if you're young, then is the time to try stuff out. Of course, I'm not encouraging anyone to do anything illegal. Of course not. I'd rather you guys not do anything illegal, but if there's any time you don't need to be ashamed of yourself when doing something questionable, then it's while you're young. No, I saw the bullet fly towards me. I think both, like being young and in high school, and being an adult and being in university, both have their advantages. I personally really liked the university life. I think that was a great time, all in all. But nonetheless, it's a lot of work. But the thing is, when you're older in university and stuff, like the thing why high school is so weird is because you're hit with puberty while you're there. And during puberty, everything is fucking, it's like puberty. So you can't like really focus on school. So you have to focus on actually becoming a real human being. So that's why I think that's what makes like high school so unique and kind of a exciting time. But overall, I think the university lifestyle, I love it. I loves it. No! Ah, man. My elementary school teacher didn't like me, had bad grades, even said to my parents it would be better to graduate in a Hauptschule. Now I work in an IT company. Well, no, I'm personally not a big fan of I did bad in school because no one noticed my potential. It's like when you're young, everyone is dumb. Some just deal with it better. So I'm not a big fan of I had bad grades because my teacher didn't like me. Well, I don't know. I don't mean no disrespect. I mean, you've obviously come a long way, right? But I would never like go so far as to point the blame. Like I know there are sometimes teachers that are questionable, but like using it as the reason for how your life went, I don't know. Like, what am I doing? So yeah, no, Illidan 9, absolutely no disrespect. I think what you've accomplished is respectable, and all power to you. Let's see if I can do another round of upgrades. The weapon mods I'm using all the time basically are upgraded, right? So Xander, what the fuck? That went from 0 to 100 really fucking quick. This fight here is so difficult because the place you're fighting in is so Oh, that was a bad choice. Chainsaw the Hell Knight, come on. And then I need to kill another one with a headshot of the charged shot, right? So find a straight section. One more? I think there's one more Hell Knight here, right? Yeah. Come here, Freund. Yes! Got the challenge. Awesome. Awesome.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, sometimes you have the feeling that your teacher has kind of given up on you, and while she might have had a reason, or he might have had a reason for doing that, once you like get to turn around and then realize, okay, maybe I haven't been the best student, then being like kind of discouraged because the teacher doesn't believe in you anymore. That sucks. Yeah. So I think there's one more. Yeah, this room here. How do I get there? Maybe I can get there from the other side.
Demonic presence. Unsafe mode. Lockdown enabled.
I think this is the time for... Oh no, BFG! It's the time for crunch. There are so many returned teachers in the UK. Yeah, I don't know much about the school system in other countries. But I know that basically every country criticizes its own school system the harshest. I think in Germany it's actually pretty good with the 3 different levels of high school. I don't know. So let's not get into that debate. Yes.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
No, actually, I don't think I'm gonna find this secret from this side. I think. How does one get there? Can I go back? No, I can't even go back. Whoops.
Kadun Masamednan, Cryos Enigma, and Mat Dilak, Creon High.
Xander, you are a Samsung MS28J5215AB/EN microwave black 28L5. Damn, it just rolls off the tongue. And how does it? How is it being one of this kind? Yeah, there's one secret here with these. You can somehow open these. Ah, yes.
You should not have allowed his location to be discovered. You have failed us.
It was not me. It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb. Please, we can overcome this. I promise. The gate will be opened as planned.
Oh yeah, I remember. This is actually the room where you can play like a mini game here. That's like Bejeweled, but with demons. Oh, field equations. Here, that's a molecule, by the way. Although it's kind of weird to have a gamma S in there. Don't know what that would be, or the X's. But these here, these two lines are double bonds. And these are single bonds between atoms. What else can I decipher? There's a transformation. Tensors. Field equations, yeah. Not much else. Here, Soul Cube from Doom 3. Favorite gaming villain? Love from Argentina. I love back to Argentina then. Favorite villain? Different. Those are the more suited for Patreon questions, right? Because then I can like really put some thought into it and give you a good answer. I don't like to answer those questions like shit the answer out. I don't know. I really like to put some thought into it. Imagine people liking Apple unironically. Oh god. I think the fact there are people who really like Apple products unironically is more funny than bad. I think it's just funny.
Manual security
How they helplessly
activated.
try to
All
argument,
terminals
like
now accessible.
talk their way, like justify their ways, when the only justification really is just that they have money to shit out their ass. Okay, there's gonna be another big fight here. Oh, what? Oh, what? Cassandra, what the fuck are you doing?
The Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Get the
Yes.
location.
It is located in an uncharted region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD 587.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the Hell portal here on Mars.
Oh no! Oh no no no! Wife is in peril. There's an insect for me to hunt. Wait, 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Whew. Okay. Whew. All good. Insect is taken care of. My wife is actually not as helpless as she sometimes makes it out to be.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Okay, let's get back into the game. Oh, that's not the correct weapon? No, that's also not the correct weapon. Ah! Yeah, like this. Oops, sorry, Imp. You got deleted. I don't think that was the correct choice to jump down here. Oh. No, no, that was shit.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
And after playing this for a while, you really start to realize how different 2016 is from Doom Eternal. Like, here in 2016, I pretty much never feel safe. Like, I never feel like, oh, okay, I can, like, once I'm in this animation or anything, I'm safe. I never feel safe. Oh, nice. Bonk.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
And now that we are with intelligent people, we all know that Magnolia is a symbol. Well, I personally don't know what Anton's deal with Magnolia is. He just loves it, which is absolutely fine. And I think the length is not. I don't know. The movie doesn't feel that long because it's extremely well directed, I think, and yeah, I never was bored while watching it. However, as I've probably pointed out many times, I'm just not a big fan of non-fiction. Everything that is not fiction it lacks the spice. Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised that no one has asked me my favorite movie. And just as I say that, David 357, mind reader. Like, okay, guys, check this out. I really don't want to be like this recommendation doing streamer, like influencing you to do something, but I have one recommendation to do for you guys, and I really encourage you to check this movie out. My favorite movie, which will probably for the rest of my life be my favorite movie, is called Love Exposure. It's a Japanese movie by what's his name, Sion Sono, I think. And it's, I think, 3.5 hours long. It's an incredible thing. Like, I can't even begin to describe it. It's like the movie is it does everything. It's absolutely incredible. If you can find it anywhere, watch it. Although, I mean, it's 3.5 hours. You really need to set time aside for it. But absolutely mind-explodingly awesome movie. It's not mind-bending in the sense that it's like mindfuck. No, it's pretty straightforward actually. But it's just absolutely incredible. What do I think of the Warcraft movie? I didn't watch it. I didn't really care for it. Never thought that it was something. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't appeal to me. I really like time travel. I love time travel. I just think that most movies do it wrong. The very few movies that do it right are Predestination and Primer. And even then, Primer kind of has some weirdness to it. I think Primer is a little bit just complicated for the sake of being complicated. yeah. What's my favorite superhero movie? None of them. No, of course. The best superhero movie of all time, that's not even a contest, and it can never be beaten, is Watchmen. And I don't mean like the normal version, I mean the ultimate cut 4.5 hours version of Watchmen. With the animated piece in between, and yeah. So I have a few tokens here that I can spend. Immune to barrel damage is good. Grab ledges is good. Power ups suck. An area skin. Yeah. Since I mean, I would have taken this, but since I'm streaming and not really looking for collectibles, I'm not gonna take this. I think I'm gonna take the barrels. Right. And grab ledges faster. Here. I mean, I can just spend the points, right? It's not like... Yeah, whatever, right? Just buy the upgrades. But yeah, to really emphasize this, check out Love Exposure. This movie is absolutely out of this world. What do we get? Firing your standard weapons will not cost ammo when you have 100 armor. Pfft. Move faster for a short time. Glory kill, that's very good. Glory kills. Demons drops armor. Oh, ooh, yeah. Yes, please. Wait, what? Didn't it say it goes there? Oh, that's the secret level. Yeah. Okay. Nope. My jumping skills are very high. Sekiro the movie. No, I haven't seen it. Actually, I've never even heard of it. Shadow. Drop me some armor. Ey, stirb doch! Okay, yeah, this is the last area here. I think in this level the final boss is the Cyber Demon. Which is like in his Doom Eternal review, Anton said something about there being no bosses, and he kind of thought that was bad.
Ready for activation.
Check out this boss fight here.
Will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Cadinger Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks. and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
So yeah, once you check out this boss fight, and you will see what I mean with like Doom boss fights are, at least in this game, they're kind of, yeah, whatever. They don't add that much. I think in Doom Eternal, boss fights really had potential because of how different the gameplay is. But in this game, I think, yeah, it's okay that they only have 2, I think. So, is there any collectible here? I don't think so. Maybe one more rune trial. And then that's it. Okay. What? Why do I have the super shotgun? Hang. Oh, did I even do the challenges? Play a game of demon destruction. Yeah, no. Not gonna do that. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I overhyped Love Exposure a little bit. But I think it's just a movie you should go into with little, expecting as little as possible, and just let the movie absorb you. Just get in there. Forget that you are on planet Earth in your apartment living your life. Once the movie's on, just give it everything. Accept everything as it's being presented to you. Don't question anything. Keep that for until the movie's finished. Just absorb the experience. It was just such a profound and beautiful thing. I'm not saying that the movie will somehow change your life or give you any like absurd meaningful insights. It's not a movie like that. It's just a really beautiful, and it's just a movie that's good. It's the movie that's good. Okay. So, how do I open this? Security station activation required. Well then, where is the security station? Is this security station? No. Can you tell me where the security station is? Probably not here. Nope. Forget the brain. So maybe, does it open here? Security station something? No? Doesn't seem like it. Wait. Why is this not in the map? Woo! You don't look good. Where could the security station be to unlock the door? Because there's like a rune trial and a... Oh no, I need to get... go around here. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yup. Yay. Yeah, If anyone asks, the movie I'm talking about is Love Exposure. Or the Japanese title is Ai no Mukidashi. That was probably horrible pronunciation. Ai no Mukidashi. Okay. Use the Gauss cannon to kill everything. Alright. I have 1 health. There. Wait, how are you still alive? Whew. Okay. Yes, the first time I pronounced it was perfect. Okay. Oops. They say it once, like in the movie, but it's so quick. I never really got it down.
Unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Wow. Okay, big fight incoming. Let's start off by this. Get a little bit of breathing room.
Lockdown in effect.
Hello. Yikes. Oh no, that was bad. By the way, I realize it's getting kind of late, so
Unsafe levels. Lockdown.
after this level, which is about to be done, we're going to go into the Feierabend, which is German for the end of the workday. And there are a lot of imps.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh!
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Man, this is like the imp fight. Ah! Let's do another one. No! He jumped right into it. That was bad.
Demonic presence.
Ooh.
Lockdown disengaged.
Woo. Good night, Xander. Thank you for sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. When did I realize I wanted to do physics professionally? Well, I'm currently not working as a physicist, but from day one. I knew I was going to be a physicist from my first day in elementary school. Don't ask me how, I just knew it. Yeah, Illidan. Let's go. Illidan fighting! Right, so... which way do I need to go now? Here? Yes.
You will need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the Cyber Demon. Destabilizing the core will cause a rift that will send you back to Hell. Once the Crucible is in your possession, we will pull you out.
Man, SK... what's her name? SKR? You're the man. I think it's kind of worrying that you're still up, but I really appreciate it. Danke, Bruder. Thanks, brother. Oof. Wait, what? How do I evade that? No, I jumped right into it. Incorrect. Incorrect move. Okay. Assume position. Press the wrong button. Oh, okay, that was bad. Okay. For real now. Let's focus. Got him? Yes, I got him. But that's just phase 1. We'll now teleport you into hell, and you will fight him in phase 2. What, that hit me? Whew. Ah, no. Whew, close call. I think we got him. Yeah. Yippee. Whew, all right. Good, good, good. Man, this stream was so much fun. I kind of forgot the time. It's already, it's almost midnight here where I am. Over 3 hours this stream. But interacting with you guys is so much fun. I kind of, it's just lovely. But every stream, I like streaming more. So you guys are doing something right, right? Okay. I think that's it for today. We'll see about streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Again, have to check with the boss in this apartment. And yeah, I think I really think about. I really consider this Twitter thing. Quickly creating a Twitter account so I can put out a little tweet. Don't have to hijack the Anton Discord. And yeah, that's it. Special thanks to the moderators, Spoody and Loyboy, for sticking around. I just now realized what really makes a good moderator is that he's around. Like it's not selbstverständlich, we say in German. It's not a given. Yeah, right. So Spoody, Bruder, respect. You're the best. And that's for it for tonight. Good night, folks. Bye bye. See you next time.